very small notes. I would just like to thank everybody who was in my group this week, and I would also like to thank Professor Chow for being such a great instructor. Thank you so much. Everybody, Pilk Collective, you know who you are. My roommate, thank you for putting up with me this week.
Yes, Mom.
I don't have anything else to say. I don't know where I was going with that. I would also like to say that I have very messy handwriting, so if I stutter or mess up a word, it's because I can't read my own handwriting. I see a pen and I just go insane. Alright. I'm gonna start now. This doesn't have a title. I couldn't think of one, so it doesn't. Alright. On a calm day in 2023, Amari Vasquez was moving to Harlem, away from everything that she knew. The freckled, bespectacled, ears and nose pierced young adult sighed as she moved another box into what would be their future room, but was previously the basement. Amari! Her little brother shouted from the top of the stairs. Mom wants you! Amari sighed and rolled her eyes. Just help Mom with whatever she needs. She sighed and looked at the overwhelming amount of old, creepy boxes and shuddered. Just help her with what she needs. The anxiety had shuddered through her millions of times already since the day the move was announced. It was just a few blocks. That's what they kept saying to herself. Nothing has to change, and yet everything did. 2 days before the family packed up, her boyfriend, Quentin, had called her over to his house to talk to her. Well, that talk ended up being a breakup. That ended with both parties in tears and Amari saying that they were only moving a borough away, but their pleas fell on deaf ears. So, lonely and heartbroken, here Amari was, in this creepy, weird, dusty, musty basement. Some of the stuff in it just looked straight up ancient. Well, maybe not ancient, but about a century old. There were barrels, there was a bar in the corner that was collecting dust, and weird old glasses. Then, something caught their eyes. On the floor, in between one of the boxes they had just moved in, and some weird old shipping crate, there was a beat-up notebook that sat on the ground. She picked it up. It smelled of wet wood, and as she flipped through it, there seemed to be dark stains on each of the pages. Kneeling down, she picked it up. She squinted, trying to read it, but she realized it was upside down. Silly me. She kept trying to flip it. Can I help you, dame? A voice, deep, and smoother than marble, asked, "'Cause last time I checked, this is mine." Amari gasped in shock. The last time she had seen this woman, it was in her history book. The woman holding the book raised her eyebrows at Amari. You gotta take your hands off? I just said this is mine. So. Amari let go of the book and looked around. If they were overwhelmed before, this was a whole other level. Their dusty, musty, crusty room had been changed into what seemed to be a weird-looking bar. The boxes were still there, but they were newer. And there were drapes over the windows, and the boxes and the crates had been turned into tables and stools. She paused. Hold on. Is this a speakeasy? The woman shoved her finger against her lips. Do you want the bulls to bust this joint? Where do you think you are? Do you even know who I am? Amari gasped. She was still in shock about who this woman was. I mean, she had to be the most infamous female gangster of the entire 20th century. You're Maria Hernandez. Maria smiled. That's right! That's all.